The legend of Bigfoot, a large, hairy, bipedal creature said to inhabit the forests of North America, has captivated the public imagination for centuries. This creature, often described as standing between 6 to 9 feet tall, with footprints measuring up to 24 inches in length, has been a subject of intrigue and speculation. The stories of Bigfoot are not just modern tales. They have roots in the oral traditions of indigenous peoples who have passed down accounts of this mysterious being through generations. Also known as Sasquatch, a term derived from the Halka-Emalem language of the Coast Salish people, this elusive being has been the subject of countless sightings, stories, and investigations. The name Sasquatch itself evokes a sense of mystery and wonder, hinting at the deep cultural significance this creature holds. Indigenous legends often describe Sasquatch as a guardian of the forest, a being that exists on the fringes of human understanding, watching over the natural world. The enduring fascination with Bigfoot speaks to a deep-seated human curiosity about the unknown and the creatures we share our world with. This curiosity has driven countless expeditions and research projects, with enthusiasts and scientists alike venturing into the dense forests in search of evidence. The allure of Bigfoot lies not just in the possibility of discovering a new species, but in the broader quest to understand the mysteries of our world and our place within it. From the shadowy depths of ancient forests to the pages of scientific journals, Bigfoot has left an undeniable mark on our collective consciousness. The creature has been featured in countless books, documentaries, and even movies, each adding to the rich tapestry of the legend. The scientific community remains divided, with some researchers dedicating their careers to proving Bigfoot's existence, while others remain skeptical, demanding more concrete evidence. While some dismiss it as mere folklore or misidentification, others believe that there is substantial evidence to suggest the existence of an unclassified primate species. Footprints, hair samples, and even audio recordings of mysterious calls have been presented as proof. These pieces of evidence, while intriguing, have yet to provide definitive answers, leaving the door open for further investigation and debate. The debate rages on, fueled by eyewitness accounts, intriguing physical evidence, and the enduring allure of the unknown. Eyewitnesses often describe encounters that are both thrilling and terrifying, adding a personal dimension to the legend. These accounts, combined with physical evidence, create a compelling narrative that continues to captivate and inspire. This essay delves into the captivating world of Bigfoot, exploring the origins of the legend, examining the evidence, and contemplating the significance of this enduring mystery. We will look at the cultural impact of Bigfoot, from its role in indigenous folklore to its place in modern pop culture. We will also consider the scientific efforts to uncover the truth and the challenges faced by researchers in this elusive quest. Join us as we journey into the heart of Bigfoot country, separating fact from fiction and seeking to understand the enduring power of this enigmatic creature. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, the story of Bigfoot offers a fascinating glimpse into the human psyche and our endless quest for discovery. So, lace up your boots, grab your binoculars, and prepare to venture into the unknown as we unravel the mystery of Bigfoot. The belief in large, hairy wildmen is not unique to North America. In fact, the concept of mysterious, elusive creatures living in the wilderness has been a part of human folklore for centuries. These beings are often described as towering figures covered in hair and possessing an almost supernatural ability to remain hidden from human eyes. Cultures around the world have long told tales of similar creatures, often depicted as guardians of the forest or embodiments of the wild. These stories are not just confined to bedtime tales, but are deeply embedded in the cultural and spiritual beliefs of many communities. They serve as a reminder of the mysteries that the natural world holds and the respect that humans have for these unknown entities. These stories, passed down through generations, suggest that the idea of a large, unknown primate has been present in human consciousness for millennia. Elders recount these tales to the younger generation, ensuring that the legends live on. The consistency of these stories across different cultures and time periods hints at a shared human experience, or perhaps a collective memory of encounters with such beings. In the Pacific Northwest, where the Bigfoot legend is most prominent, Native American tribes have numerous stories about Sasquatch. These tales are rich with detail and often describe the Sasquatch as a creature that is both feared and revered. The Sasquatch is not just a mythical being, but a part of the cultural identity of these tribes, symbolizing the deep connection they have with the land and its mysteries. These tales often portray Sasquatch as powerful and mysterious beings capable of great strength and stealth. They are said to possess an uncanny ability to blend into their surroundings, making them nearly impossible to spot. This has only added to the allure and mystery surrounding them, as many believe that these creatures are masters of their domain, able to navigate the dense forests with ease. Some tribes view Sasquatch as protectors of the forest, while others regard them with fear and respect. The duality of these views reflects the complex relationship humans have with the unknown. On one hand, there is a sense of awe and reverence for these beings, while on the other, there is a fear of the unknown and the potential danger it represents.
Beyond North America, similar creatures populate the folklore of other cultures. These beings, though known by different names and described in various ways, share common characteristics that link them to the Bigfoot legend. They are often seen as elusive, powerful, and deeply connected to the natural world. The Yeti, or abominable snowmen of the Himalayas, the Yowie of Australia, and the Almas of Central Asia are just a few examples. Each of these creatures has its own unique place in the folklore of the regions they inhabit, yet they all share striking similarities with Bigfoot. The Yeti, for instance, is often described as a large, ape-like creature that roams the snowy peaks of the Himalayas, while the Yowie is said to inhabit the remote forests of Australia. The skunk ape of the southeastern United States is another example, known for its foul odor and elusive nature. These regional variations of the Bigfoot legend highlight the universal nature of these stories and the human fascination with the unknown. Despite the differences in geography and culture, the core elements of these legends remain remarkably consistent. These parallel beliefs, spanning diverse cultures and continents, suggest that the concept of a large unknown primate is not merely a modern invention, but rather a deeply ingrained archetype in human storytelling. The persistence of these legends across time and space speaks to a fundamental aspect of the human experience: the need to explore, understand, and find meaning in the mysteries of the natural world.
The 20th century saw a surge in reported Bigfoot sightings, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. This region, with its dense forests and remote wilderness areas, provided the perfect backdrop for tales of mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows. The thick canopy of trees and the vast, uncharted territories made it easy for such legends to take root and flourish. As more people ventured into remote wilderness areas, encounters with the creature or its purported tracks became more frequent. Hikers, campers, and outdoor enthusiasts often returned with stories of strange noises, large footprints, and fleeting glimpses of a massive, hairy figure. These accounts, though varied, shared common elements that added to the credibility of the sightings. These sightings, often accompanied by vivid descriptions and compelling circumstantial evidence, fueled public interest in Bigfoot and transformed it from a local legend into a national phenomenon. Media coverage played a significant role in this transformation, with newspapers and radio shows frequently featuring stories about the elusive creature. Public gatherings and discussions about Bigfoot became common, with enthusiasts and skeptics alike debating the existence of this mysterious being. One of the earliest well-documented sightings occurred in 1924 near Mount St. Helens, Washington. This area, known for its rugged terrain and volcanic activity, provided an eerie setting for such an encounter. The sighting was reported by a group of miners who were working in a remote area, far from civilization.
A group of miners working in a remote area known as Ape Canyon claimed to have been terrorized by a group of large, hairy creatures that pelted their cabin with rocks. The miners described the creatures as being over 7 feet tall, with long arms and a powerful build. They reported that the creatures were highly aggressive, throwing rocks and attempting to break into the cabin throughout the night. This incident, known as the Ape Canyon incident, captured the public imagination and helped solidify the image of Bigfoot as a powerful and potentially dangerous creature. The miners' detailed accounts and the physical evidence they presented, such as the damaged cabin and large footprints, added to the credibility of their story. The Ape Canyon incident remains one of the most famous and well-documented Bigfoot encounters to this day.
Another notable encounter occurred in 1958, during a time when interest in Bigfoot was already on the rise. This sighting took place in the rugged wilderness of Northern California, an area known for its dense forests and remote locations. When bulldozer operator Jerry Crew discovered a set of enormous human-like footprints near Bluff Creek, California. The footprints, which were over 16 inches long, were unlike anything Crew had ever seen before. He took plaster casts of the prints, which quickly became a sensation. These tracks, which measured over 16 inches in length, quickly gained national attention and sparked a wave of interest in Bigfoot. Newspapers across the country featured stories about the discovery, and the plaster casts were displayed in various locations, drawing large crowds. The Bluff Creek tracks were seen as some of the most compelling evidence of Bigfoot's existence at the time. The Bluff Creek tracks, along with numerous other footprint discoveries, provided tantalizing physical evidence that fueled the debate over Bigfoot's existence. Researchers and enthusiasts studied the tracks in detail, comparing them to known animal and human footprints. While some experts remained skeptical, others believed that the tracks were genuine and provided proof of an unknown creature living in the wilderness. The debate over Bigfoot's existence continues to this day, with new sightings and evidence emerging regularly. Perhaps the most famous piece of purported Bigfoot evidence is the Patterson-Gimlin film. Shot in 1967 by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin near Bluff Creek, California, the film depicts a large, hairy, bipedal creature striding across a clearing. The footage, though brief and shaky, has become an iconic image in the Bigfoot legend, sparking decades of analysis and debate. The Patterson-Gimlin film, often referred to as the PGF, remains one of the most compelling and controversial pieces of evidence in the Bigfoot debate.
Proponents of the film's authenticity point to the creature's fluid movements, its apparent musculature, and the difficulty of faking such footage with the technology available at the time.
Skeptics, however, argue that the creature in the film is simply a human in a suit. They point to perceived inconsistencies in the creature's gait and proportions, as well as the lack of definitive proof that the footage is genuine. Despite decades of analysis and debate, the authenticity of the Patterson-Gimlin film remains an open question, a testament to the enduring mystery of Bigfoot. Gap 3S. Perhaps the most famous piece of purported Bigfoot evidence is the Patterson-Gimlin film. Shot in 1967 by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin near Bluff Creek, California, the film depicts a large, hairy, bipedal creature striding across a clearing. The footage, though brief and shaky, has become an iconic image in the Bigfoot legend, sparking decades of analysis and debate. The Patterson-Gimlin film, often referred to as the PGF, remains one of the most compelling and controversial pieces of evidence in the Bigfoot debate. Proponents of the film's authenticity point to the creature's fluid movements, its apparent musculature, and the difficulty of faking such footage with the technology available at the time. Skeptics, however, argue that the creature in the film is simply a human in a suit. They point to perceived inconsistencies in the creature's gait and proportions, as well as the lack of definitive proof that the footage is genuine. Despite decades of analysis and debate, the authenticity of the Patterson-Gimlin film remains an open question, a testament to the enduring mystery of Bigfoot. The Gap 2S. The quest to uncover the truth about Bigfoot has led many scientists and enthusiasts down various investigative paths. Over the years, numerous scientific approaches and studies have been conducted in an effort to find conclusive evidence of Bigfoot's existence. From footprint analysis to DNA testing, researchers have utilized a range of techniques to examine potential Bigfoot evidence. Some of the most notable efforts include the collection and examination of hair samples, which have often yielded inconclusive or conflicting results. In some cases, the samples have matched known animals, while others have remained unidentified, adding to the mystery. Another significant area of study is the analysis of footprints and trackways. Experts in primatology and biomechanics have scrutinized these imprints, looking for signs of authenticity such as dermal ridges and unique pressure patterns. While some footprints have been dismissed as hoaxes, others continue to intrigue scientists due to their complexity and anatomical plausibility. In recent years, advancements in technology have introduced new methods for investigating Bigfoot sightings. Trail cameras, drones, and sophisticated audio recording equipment have been deployed in hopes of capturing definitive evidence. Despite these efforts, clear and indisputable proof remains elusive. The scientific community remains divided on the existence of Bigfoot. Some researchers argue that the lack of concrete evidence suggests the creature is a myth, while others believe that Bigfoot may be an elusive species yet to be formally discovered. As technology continues to advance and new methods of investigation emerge, the search for Bigfoot endures, driven by our innate curiosity and desire to uncover the unknown. Gap 2S. While scientific investigations strive to uncover concrete evidence of Bigfoot, the most compelling and often controversial pieces of the puzzle come from eyewitness accounts. These stories, shared by people from all walks of life, add a human element to the mystery that science alone cannot address. Gap 1S. Take, for instance, the experience of Bob, a seasoned hiker from the Pacific Northwest. One crisp autumn evening, while trekking through a dense forest, Bob encountered a towering, hairy figure standing just beyond the tree line. He recalls its piercing eyes and the sheer size of its frame, which left him both terrified and awestruck. Despite his fear, Bob managed to capture a shaky video on his phone, a piece of evidence that has since sparked heated debates among enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Gap 1S. Then there's the story of Sarah, a wildlife photographer who was camping in the remote wilderness of British Columbia. One night she was awakened by the sound of heavy footsteps outside her tent. Peeking out, she saw a large, shadowy figure moving gracefully through the moonlit forest. Sarah's detailed description of the creature's movements and behavior suggests an intelligence that many believe could only belong to a primate-like being. Gap 1S. Eyewitness accounts don't just come from those deep in the wilderness. In small towns and rural communities across North America, stories of Bigfoot sightings have become part of local folklore. In these areas, Bigfoot is often seen as a guardian of the forest, a mysterious entity that exists on the fringes of human awareness. Gap 1S. While these stories vary in detail, they all share a common thread, a profound and often unsettling encounter with something unknown. For many witnesses, these experiences are life-changing, prompting them to question the boundaries of reality and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Gap 1S. Skeptics argue that these accounts are the result of misidentifications, hoaxes, or the power of suggestion. However, the sheer number and consistency of these stories cannot be easily dismissed. They serve as a reminder that despite our advances in science and technology, there are still corners of our world that remain shrouded in mystery. Gap 1S. As we continue our quest to uncover the truth about Bigfoot, these eyewitness accounts provide a captivating glimpse into the human experience of encountering the unknown. They remind us that at its core, the search for Bigfoot is not just about finding a creature, but about exploring the boundaries of our own understanding and the endless possibilities that lie beyond. Gap 2S. The legend of Bigfoot has not only captivated the minds of researchers and enthusiasts, but has also left an indelible mark on popular culture. From blockbuster movies to television shows and books, Bigfoot has become a symbol of the unknown and the unexplained. Gap 1S. One of the most iconic portrayals of Bigfoot is in the 1987 family film Harry and the Hendersons. The movie presents a more gentle and endearing version of the creature, portraying Bigfoot as a misunderstood being that forms a bond with a human family. This heartwarming depiction helped to soften the public's perception of Bigfoot, turning it from a fearsome monster into a lovable character. Gap 1S. In the realm of horror and suspense, Bigfoot has been featured in numerous films and TV shows that tap into the creature's more terrifying aspects. Movies like Willow Creek and Exists explore the darker side of Bigfoot lore, portraying it as a menacing and elusive entity that stalks the wilderness. These stories play on our primal fears of the unknown, using Bigfoot as a vessel for our deepest anxieties. Gap 1S. Television has also embraced the Bigfoot phenomenon, with shows like Finding Bigfoot and Expedition Bigfoot, dedicated to hunting and investigating the creature. These reality-based series combine scientific inquiry with dramatic storytelling, capturing the imagination of audiences around the world. The blend of real-life expeditions and personal testimonies keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, eager to catch a glimpse of the elusive creature. Gap 1S. Bigfoot's influence extends to literature as well, with countless books and graphic novels exploring the myth from various angles. From scientific analyses to fictional adventures, authors have used Bigfoot as a central figure to delve into themes of mystery, survival, and the human connection to nature. These works not only entertain, but also provoke thought about the possibilities that lie hidden in our world. Gap 1S. Even in the world of advertising and merchandising, Bigfoot has become a recognizable and marketable icon. The creature's image is used to sell everything from beef jerky to outdoor gear, capitalizing on its rugged, mysterious allure. Gap 1S. The fascination with Bigfoot in popular culture reflects our enduring curiosity and desire to explore the unknown. Whether portrayed as a gentle giant or a fearsome monster, Bigfoot continues to capture our imagination, reminding us that some mysteries may never be fully solved. Gap 1S. As we continue to search for evidence and unravel the truth, Bigfoot remains a powerful symbol of the unexplored corners of our world and the endless possibilities that await us. Gap 1S. And so the legend of Bigfoot lives on, not just in the wilderness, but in the stories we tell and the dreams we dare to dream. While the legend of Bigfoot has captivated many, there is a vocal group of skeptics who challenge the creature's existence. These skeptics present a range of arguments and evidence to support their doubts, urging us to question the validity of Bigfoot sightings and stories. One of the main arguments posed by skeptics is the lack of concrete physical evidence. Despite numerous expeditions and countless hours spent in the wilderness, no definitive proof, such as bones or DNA, has been found to confirm Bigfoot's existence. Skeptics argue that in an age of advanced technology, the absence of clear, verifiable evidence is telling. Moreover, skeptics point to the possibility of hoaxes and misidentifications. Throughout history, there have been several instances where supposed Bigfoot evidence was later debunked as elaborate pranks or cases of mistaken identity. For instance, the infamous Bigfoot body revealed in 2008 turned out to be a rubber gorilla suit. Such incidents fuel skepticism and cast doubt on other claims. Another argument revolves around the biological improbability of a large, undiscovered primate existing in North America. Skeptics argue that a breeding population of Bigfoot creatures would require a significant number of individuals, yet no consistent evidence of such a population has been observed. They also question how such a large creature could remain hidden in an age where wildlife is closely monitored and studied. Skeptics also scrutinize eyewitness accounts, which are often the cornerstone of Bigfoot lore. They argue that human perception can be highly unreliable, especially in the dense and shadowy environments where Bigfoot is said to dwell. Factors like low light, distance, and stress can lead to misidentifications, turning bears or other animals into supposed Bigfoot sightings. Finally, skeptics emphasize the importance of scientific rigor and critical thinking. They argue that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and until such evidence is presented, the existence of Bigfoot remains highly dubious. This perspective urges us to approach the legend with a healthy dose of skepticism and to demand rigorous proof before accepting extraordinary claims. While the debate between believers and skeptics continues, it's clear that the legend of Bigfoot is not just a simple tale, but a complex narrative that challenges our understanding of the world. As we navigate the fine line between belief and skepticism, the story of Bigfoot serves as a reminder of the mysteries that still intrigue and inspire us. And so, the legend of Bigfoot endures, not just as a creature of folklore, but as a symbol of the ongoing quest for truth in a world full of the unknown. As the debate between believers and skeptics rages on, the search for Bigfoot continues. Modern-day explorers and researchers are more determined than ever to uncover the truth behind this elusive creature. Utilizing cutting-edge technology and innovative methods, these dedicated individuals push the boundaries of what we know in their quest to find definitive evidence of Bigfoot's existence. One of the most notable efforts is the use of drone technology. High-resolution cameras mounted on drones have allowed researchers to cover vast and inaccessible areas of wilderness, capturing footage that was previously impossible to obtain. These drones provide a bird's-eye view of dense forests, mountain ranges, and remote regions where Bigfoot is rumored to roam. In addition to aerial surveillance, researchers are employing advanced audio recording equipment to capture the mysterious sounds of the wild. High-frequency microphones are strategically placed in potential Bigfoot habitats to pick up any unusual noises or vocalizations that could be attributed to the creature. These recordings are meticulously analyzed for patterns and anomalies that might provide clues to Bigfoot's presence. DNA analysis has also become a crucial tool in the search for Bigfoot. Hair samples, scat, and other biological material found in the wilderness are collected and subjected to rigorous genetic testing. Scientists hope that one day these efforts will yield a genetic profile that could confirm or refute the existence of an unknown primate species. Field expeditions continue to play a vital role in the ongoing search. Teams of researchers and enthusiasts venture into the heart of Bigfoot territory, armed with cameras, thermal imaging devices, and other specialized equipment. These expeditions often last for weeks, with participants braving harsh conditions in the hope of capturing definitive evidence. One such expedition, led by renowned Bigfoot researcher Dr. Jeffrey Meldrum, has garnered significant attention. Dr. Meldrum and his team have focused their efforts on the Pacific Northwest, an area long associated with Bigfoot sightings. Their systematic approach, combining fieldwork with scientific analysis, aims to bridge the gap between anecdotal evidence and empirical data. Despite the challenges and setbacks, the spirit of discovery remains strong among those who seek Bigfoot. For many, the search is not just about finding a creature, but about exploring the unknown and pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. The quest for a Bigfoot represents a broader human desire to uncover the mysteries of our world and to understand the wonders that still lie hidden in the shadows.